Hey there y'all, Disney Deep Prince here today with another collectible card game unboxing. Today we've got the brand new My Hero Academia collectible card games. I picked up one of the two-player rival box, one of the deck loadable content, our DLC, and then one of the booster boxes. Right over here. Now these are put out by Universus and Yaskon. And here is the USB, or not the USB, the barcode. And a link to the game rules. And these boosters have 10 random cards in them each. There's 24 boosters in here. So we'll see what we get. Now I like My Hero because it's fun. It's a nice fun hero story. So we're gonna start off with what you should probably start off if you want to get the if you want to play the game, is the two-player rival box. This has got Midoriya and Bakugo, and they are kind of our main protagonist. And I would consider them rivals, not enemies or anything like that, so it's a good name for that. I do kind of wish there was a hero versus a villain, though, because Bakugo's not really a villain. I did pay $30 for this at my local comic book store, which is probably about market pricing. So we do get this nice box that it comes in, just like this. As you can see, here are our front two art cards. These are our character cards. And they take up really only a little bit of this box. And then we have this, which is a random insert. And then underneath, we have some other things. So let's see what else we've got underneath. So it looks like it comes with a couple of game mats that are also posters. So that's kind of cool. And there's also some card sleeves available. But yes, these are our stages. So you get one for Midoriya and one for Bakugo. So two of those. And then we also get our how to play book, which is kind of cool. So the option is to reduce your rival players, their players rival to 0 health. So kind of cool. There's different card types. It goes over the setup. There's character, attack, and foundation cards. And then there's the difficulty, the card name, the block, card type, the text box, of course, symbols, check, and yeah. And there's 2 other card types, apparently. So we'll see. So there's characters, foundations, attack, actions, and assets. So these must be the other 2 card types, is the blue and the green. And there's turn sequence. So there's the start phase, the combat phase, and the end phase. So yeah, this is kind of cool. It does take you through how to really play the game. So this is a cool book to have. But like you saw on the booster box, there is a link to the rules. So, then there's advanced lessons back here. And a really, concise thing over here if you just want the highlights. So I love this this box because this is going to be the perfect way to store our cards. I'm a little sad that it doesn't come with a deck box. This is what the back of these cards look like. I feel like Universus could have done something different. Like, I would have loved to have seen like this graphic on the back of the cards. Let's take a look and see which kind of cards we got. So I think the option is to build up different character cards. You need at least one character card to play the game, which I think is why you can't necessarily play it in from a booster box, because you're not guaranteed one. But let's see what these cards feel like. So they're about they're really cool art. Some of them are holographic. You've got multiples of some of them. Very much Midoriya centered. So I'm kind of interested to see what the booster box is going to have inside. But these are very cool. Oh, and then we have our Hardened Pummel, which is a not a character card. This is an action card. But this must be our rare from the boosters, because that's what we have on each of them. So there's our first deck. Now let's look at Bakugo. Now Midoriya and Bakugo are not my favorite characters, but they are the main characters. So we're gonna see what we've got. Okay. Okay, so here's our Bakugo. And again, very Bakugo-centric. So very cool. Artwork is taken directly from the show, so there's not really a ton of artwork that really goes into this. But, and then we have our blinding cloth capture. So that's kind of cool. So those are our two decks that we get, which is kind of fun. It's a cool way to have these. Again, I kind of wish there were deck boxes that came with them, but you know, time will tell. They gave us sleeves. Oh, this does not want to come open. Okay, here we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those back in there. In just kind of a careful way. And we're going to set these off to the back so we can just start loading things in there. And the next thing that I want to look at is this deck loadable content. So this contains 24 foil cards, 2 of each character, 2 of each character's attack, 2 of each character's foundation. So I think this is more, this is going to be just our 4 characters that we've got on the front right there, which I'm okay with because I like them. Let me grab my little cutter to cut the tape on the top. I did pay like $30 for this, which was pretty much the same price as the starter set, but that's fine by me. Because it's licensed, it's going to be more expensive. Okay. And again, very tiny. It's the only things that's in there. There's nothing else in the box. There we go. There's a little tab to pull on this one. Maybe there was on the others. I just didn't notice. So we have All Might, which is a character card. We have 2 of him, 2 of his punch, and 2 of his staggering positivity. All of these are hollow. We've got 2 of Uraka's, 2 of her float combos, and 2 of her foundation cards, 2 of Tenya, 2 of his attack, 2 of his foundation, and we've got our Froggy Girl, and 2 of her attack, and 2 of her foundation. So that's what you get in there. There's no surprise to that, but it does let you switch up the decks a little bit, because you could put 2 of each of these into the other ones. Like if you were going to put All Might and Uraka in with Meteora, you could enhance more players. So we're going to set that right there in our box. Again, nothing else in there, so it's just going to kind of go off to the side. I may put stuff back in that box, but now we're going to get to our booster box. Okay. And so we're going to see what we get. Hopefully I can get some more of the others, especially the character cards. So, like most boxes, we open up like this. And then we just kind of fold back into this part. It does come, when you buy the box, the complete box, with one of these, which is our promo card. But I'm actually just going to take my scissors. Because I hate tearing these and feeling like I might ruin them. That's cool. It's one of our blue cards. We didn't see very many of those. So we're going to set those off by other ones. And we also have 2 of these quick packs. Let's see. And we'll see what's in there. Okay, so we do have a Weakened All Might True Form. So that's a character card. So that's awesome. So we're going to set him off to the side. And we're going to see which other one we got in here. So there's 4 different types that you can get in here. So Kamui is the only other character card that's in there. Sorry, y'all, my allergies are acting up like crazy this time of year. Let's see who we got. Okay, so we got another one of these. So that works with the one that we got for our in our DLC pack. Our Froggy. Okay, so inside these there are 10 cards in the in our boosters. It doesn't really give you a rarity on any of the box, I don't think. Yeah, no, I didn't see any rarities on the box. So we'll see what we got inside, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of split them up by type. Okay, so this is a foundation, and this is an attack. This is another foundation. Oh, we got another Froggy one. This is a foundation. Ooh, Dark Shadow, that's nice. Foundation. Ooh, another Froggy one, that's nice. Binding Cloth Assault. I think we got something that's pretty close to this in our Bakugo kit. And then we have our Rapid Tape Strike in our thing. I don't see card numbers on. Oh, yeah. 48 out of 180. So I guess this is X rare. And those are rare. Okay, so looking down here, I'm going to see that's the set number, that's the rarity, and that's the actual number. That's kind of cool. So let's see. Pack number 2. Again, there's 24 of these. Hopefully we would get some more character cards, because I would love to get some more character cards in here, because right now we only have our ones that we got from the deck loadable content and our main 2 starter decks, plus this All Might True Form. So we got Tight-Lipped, Observant Student. Oh, I love him, Todoroki. He's got an attack, tape, naval laser charge, celebrity status, pop-off step, can't be fixed, zero gravity capture, that goes with our Rocco, our home run comet. So it's not like, doesn't look like we get a guaranteed 2 per pack. So that's a little upsetting. There's a lot of other card games you get like guaranteed like 2, like 1 rare and 1 like either other rare or super rare or secret rare. But that's okay. So, Mediator, Merciless Rush. This is the villain one. Desperate Times. Start with the basics. Naval Laser Charge again. Frozen. Oh, that's a Todoroki one. Apathetic. Glamorous. Oh, awesome. We got a Todoroki character card. That is so great. And let's see. So he's just uncommon, 136 out of 80. And then Shock Treatment. He's a rare, but that's a foundation. Okay, so I got the character card that I want. Now I got to get some attacks. I think his foundation, we already got the Frozen one, but he might have 2 because he's, fire and ice. So let's see. Desperate Times. Dark Shadow Slash. Grasping Tape. Hardened Jab. Stronger in Darkness. Electric Jolt. What's Their Plan? Electric Surge. Destined for Mainstream Success. Grape Rush Attack. Okay, that's an ultra rare. And our next one. So there have not been a lot of blue cards, green cards, or character cards. So Hardened Frenzy, Precise Control. I think that's Todoroki, I'm not sure. I gotcha. On a Leather Electric Jolt. Here is another Frozen. Naval Laser Charge. Electric Surge. Manly Passionate Guy. Summon Dark Shadow. So this is a blue card. And then Sticky Balls is the foundation. So that's the first blue card that we've gotten from the set that didn't come in a promo pack. So we've got Plug In, which is a foundation. Corrosion Lunge, that's another villain one. Infinite Potential, that's one of our teachers. Resistance, Dark Shadow Talon, Short Circuit. Okay, so we did get Kaminari. So we did get Dinky. So that's awesome, because we've gotten a bunch of his attack cards and foundation cards. So that's cool. Classmate Introductions. Decaying Grip. and Staff Strike. That's a powerful one, it looks like. And she is an ultra rare as well. We're going to pop some things out. Okay, so we've gotten 2 additional character cards from non-promo packs. So that's good. Okay. Blinding Kick. Desperate Times. Natural Leader. That can go with our Tenya. Hardened Jab. Keen Observation. Someone with style. Okay, so we did get Kirishima, so here's another character card, so that's awesome. Missouri Smash. Engine Rush is a rare, so that's good. Oh, and then we got another character card, and this is our extra rare Eraserhead, so he's holographic, so that's awesome. So that's 2 character cards in 1 pack, so that was a really good pack. And then we're going to do our next pack. And then once we're done, we're going to sort these into main characters and see if we got any other playable decks that we can combine with. Merciless Rush again. Preparing for Battle. Calling for Backup. Capture Net. Specialist of Sound. Expert Flurry. So that works with our new character card, Wall Cling. That works with our Froggy Girl. Summon Dark Shadows. That's another blue card. It's the same blue card that we got before. Berserker Blow. And Quick Creation. This is our first green card that we've gotten from a non-promo pack. And she's a rare. So that's kind of cool. I got to clean up some of my piles real quick. So you need 50 cards to have a deck. And we're going to get 240 from this set. And just to review, let me show you guys the extra character cards we've gotten so far. So, All Might True Form, Todoroki, Kaminari, Denki, and Kirishima, and Eraserhead. So, pretty good so far. Okay. I'm a little sad it doesn't give you a card listing or even really a rarity breakdown, but it's okay. Infinite Potential, Smash, Expert Flurry, Short Circuit, and Charge Up. This is our next blue card, Erase, and that works well because that's got our Eraserhead. Rapid Tape Strike, and Indiscriminate Shock with 1.3 million volts, which is a rare attack. So that's cool, because we have him. And then we're moving on to our next one. Okay, Massive Flash Freeze, so that's another one for our Todoroki. Shock Absorption, Clever Distraction, Tape. We've gotten a lot of the tape ones. I kind of hope we get him. Zero Gravity Lift, that works with our Urako. Stay with the Basics. Minora. We've got another character card right there, which is good because we've gotten a bunch of his. Villainous Entrance. Tongue Smack, which is another one for our Froggy Girl. That's a rare card. And then we've got Gotcha, which is our extra rare card, which works. We haven't gotten that character yet, though, so hopefully we get the tape guy. Or at least one of him. Because the decks that they put together only have one character card, and I don't know if that's all you're allowed to have or if you can put more in one, because our extra pack thing, our DLC came with 2 of each. Hardened Frenzy, Observant Student, Zero Gravity Lift, Celebrity Status, Flying Thruster Kick. What's their plan? We got a common Eraser Head, so that's good. So we've got 2 of him now. Create Bow Staff, and then Detroit Smash, which is an ultra rare. This is 2 out of 180. And then our next one. Okay, so that's our first duplicate character card, is Eraserhead. So I haven't seen really any villain ones yet, which makes me a little sad, because they've got some great villains. Mediator, Observant Student, Improvised Blade, Brute Strength, Flying Thruster Kick. We got another Erase, so that's good. Precious Lesson, Zero Gravity Capture, and then Evil Gaze. This is an ultra rare, and it's a blue card, so that's cool. But again, we don't have Shikigami, I think. I can't remember what his hero name is. The hand guy. They haven't put out new episodes in a while, y'all. My brain is completely on other anime right now. Okay. Blinding Kick. Calling for Backup. Dark Shadow Slash. Start with the basics. Capture Net. Keen Observation. Destined for Mainstream Success. Missouri Smash. Late Riser. And Night Watch. And this is a rare one. Pinochet's Shining Naval Blast, requesting assistance, calling for backup, Creepy Realization, 20-meter Tongue Strike, which is good, Release, Glamorous. We got another All Might, so that's 3, well, technically 4 All Mights that we have now. It Can't Be Fixed, and then Tape Swing, which is an ultra rare. I think we're about halfway through the box now. But Amphibious, Grasping Tape Toss, Preparing for Battle, Dark Shadow Talon, another Release, Improvised Blade. Okay, Tokayami, we finally got another character card, and this is a good character card because we've got a couple of blue cards for him. So that's good. Amplified Sound Blast, a Precious Lesson, and Super Regenerate. And this is just a rare one. It's for our, whatever, thing he is. So as far as Orca and the Froggy one, I'm not worried about them because we already have those. Eat My Sticky Balls. It's kind of fun. Nasal Laser Charge. Keen Observation. Zero Gravity Capture. Fulfilled My Destiny. Decaying Grip. And Coordinated Effort, which is a rare. So no character cards in that one, unfortunately. So let's see what we got on this one. Another Eat My Sticky Balls. Another Mediator. Merciless Rush. Resistance. 20-meter Tongue Strike. Stronger in Darkness. Nervous Habit. Pop-Off Step. Back-to-Back. And Gale Force Punch. Okay. I'm going to straighten up some of these piles again, because they're starting to look a little wonky, and I don't want them to fall over and get mixed up. these are really cool. The artwork on these comes directly from the show, which is nice. But I'm not loving the lack of character cards, really, because I've opened a lot of packs and really haven't gotten that many. Massive Flash Freeze, Natural Leader, Zero Gravity Lift. Okay, so we do get another Asui, so that's good. So that's 3 of her that we have now. Apathetic, Frog Kick, and Unwavering Slash, which is just a rare. Okay. Okay, Precise Control, Pinochet Shining Naval Blast, Frozen, Capture Net, Natural Leader, Improvised Blade. Okay, so here's our tape guy, Zero. So that's awesome. I'm glad we got him because we got a lot of those. Can't Be Fixed, Think Fast. And I don't think we have him yet, and we need him. Actually, do we have him? Let's see which character cards we've gotten so far. Okay, so we've gotten these. Okay, so we do have Dinky, so that's good. All right, I was thinking we didn't have him yet. But yeah, so those are the character cards we've gotten, which is good because I wanted Todoroki above like anybody else. And I was kind of sad he wasn't in like one of the starter decks. But that's okay. Another pack. Okay. So requesting assistance, preparing for battle, corrosion lunge, someone with style, flying thruster kick, resistance, self-assured. There's another Todoroki one. Summon Dark Shadow. So that's another one. And we finally got our first villain, Shigaraki. I was pretty close on that name, y'all. So that's awesome. And then Cool Student. So that works. It looks like we're down to our last 4 packs, I think. So we're almost done. Shock Absorption, Massive Flash Freeze, Infinite Potential, Someone with Style, Brute Strength, another Electric Jolt, Berserker Blow, Encouraging Training Partner, Reciprocal Extend, and Frog Lashing, which is an ultra rare. So that's awesome. Because we have a bunch of Asui. Okay, Plug In, Shock Absorption, Grasping Tape Toss, Tight-Lipped, Hardened Jab, Specialist of Sound, Villainous Entrance, Manly Passionate Guy, Rapid Tape Strike, and Tongue Smack, which is a rare. And then this is one of our last ones. One more after this, and then we're done with the box. So only 2 more chances to get character cards, which kind of sucks. So, Corrosion Lunge, Desperate Times, Plug In, Specialist of Sound, 20-meter Tongue Strike, Celebrity Status. Okay, so we did get Yuga, our naval laser guy. So that's good, because we've gotten a bunch of his cards. Sudden Tape Shot, Classmate Introductions, and Sticky Ball Toss Tackle. Now I'd love to get the Quick Creation girl because we have a green card for her. And a bunch of her rare cards, but just not her. Okay, Harden, Eat My Sticky Balls, Observant Student, Frozen, Dark Shadow Talon, Creepy Realization, Wall Cling, Sudden Tape Saw, another Tenya. So that's 3 that we got from the other ones, and then Pull No Punches, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that's it for the booster box. So just looking at this rarity, you are much more likely to get attack and foundation cards than you are to get green cards or blue cards. Or character cards. So these are the ones that we got. Very cool. We only got 1 repeat actually within, and it wasn't really a repeat because 1 was hollow and 1 was regular. So that's kind of cool. We did get the one that I really wanted, which was the Todoroki. So now I can have 3 decks. And these are the blue cards that we got. I think we only got 5 or 6. So, Evil Gaze, Erase. 3 of the Summon Dark Shadows. 2 of the Erase and 1 Evil Gaze. And that's an ultra rare, so it's fine. These are uncommon. And this is a booster pack one. So, very cool. These are the 2 that we got for our Amphibious. Which actually, I think this is... I can't tell if this is a green card or not. This might not be a green card. I don't think this is supposed to be a green card. I think this is just supposed to be over here, and I just put it in the wrong one. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is an attack card. My bad. This is the only asset card that we got, is the Quick Creation. My brain was like, what? That's not right. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and get out of the way. And I'm going to sort things by character. I'm going to start with the attacks because they're a little more obvious. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay, y'all. I'm back and I've got them sorted into decks. And this is all of the cards that came from the DLC pack and the booster box that I got. And it looks like we did a pretty good job. The only character cards that we didn't get were going to be one of these guys, the Sound Girl, and the Creation Girl. But other than that, we got everybody. Now, based on the artwork that's on the box, there are other character cards that we didn't get, like we didn't get the Urka from this set because we got it from the DLC pack. But other than that, we got all the ones. There were not any Midoriya or Bakugo cards that I encountered. So you can't get the cards that are in the starter decks from the booster boxes, which is kind of crazy. But it makes sense if you think about it. They want people to buy the starter decks because they're a little bit more expensive than just trying to piece it together from booster boxes or from booster packs. Now, if you were trying to piece together booster packs into a deck, it's going to be difficult because let me show you guys the size of the deck, of the starter decks that we got versus the decks of each of these characters. So here's our Midoriya deck. There's one character card and then a bunch of attack cards. So just this is attack cards. And then all of these are foundation cards. Every single one is foundation cards. There are like 3 to 4 of each of them. So, I mean, that's a lot of foundation cards. And I think our closest, really, that we got is doing the Froggy one. And we still would need another, like, 30 cards added into that. So, it's kind of crazy. There's a ton of foundation cards that go into these decks. There were no blue or green cards for either of the Midoriya or Bakugo decks. But, like, these are very cool. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to play it yet. I think I may be able to, like, combine a lot of these. But we will see. Because I've got to look up what all the little symbols on the side means. But for now, these are really cool. So, I mean, all in all, this was about $170 for everything, which isn't horrible for a card game. Especially considering I got most of the character cards and really only missed out on 4 total out of the 12 that we could have gotten. I only missed out on a 4. So 2/3 of the character cards from one booster box. That's pretty good. Now there are some gaps in the numberings. The numberings are set up like decks. Because like 0 is 47, his character card, and then his attack card, or 46, and then his attack card is 47. And then if you look at his last attack card back here, which is 50, which is Tape Swing, Gotcha is the extra rare, and that's 51. And it's actually just extra rare because he's holographic. But, yeah, so it flows like a deck for each of the characters in the numbering series. It's not like they are listed separately. And there was no card list that was included, which is kind of crazy to me. Not in the booster box, not in any of the packs. I'd have to look on the website most likely to figure out what cards I'm actually missing. I am kind of tempted to buy another booster box, but I don't know if I will. But this is where we're at for all of these. It's a pretty good split. I do think that your best bet to getting character cards and things is to buy that deck loadable content, especially if those 4 are some of your favorites, like All Might, or Orica, or Tenya, or Asui. That's gonna be your best bet to get them. So if you can find those, that's probably your best bet. I don't know what they run for in stores. All I know is what my store charged me, which can be kind of different based on scarcity and things like that. But these just came out not too long ago. I think the pre-release stuff came out like a month ago. So, yeah. But it's a really cool way to do it. And you do get this really cool box with the starter decks, which I would have loved if they were actually like... I would have loved if they were actually deck boxes included to keep things separate. But very cool. I may just pick up the other 4 character cards that I would need after I go through the all of our stuff. So I do have this action card that doesn't fit with any deck. This is the box topper card. So I could, honestly, if I was just going off artwork, I could put them on either of these. But it's cool. We only got like 8 blue cards total, and then 1 green card. This was our green card that we got, our asset. She's a rare, and we didn't get her character card, which makes me a little sad. And I'm not sure how you play it. You may not need the character card. I like the idea of the character card plus the others, but this is what you get. The artwork is cool. The character art isn't super necessarily from the show. I think it is, but they didn't pull like scenes. They got like character snapshots. I do hope they do a second series of this, because I would love to see some of the other villains, because we only got this one and like the Berserker guy, and I didn't get the Berserker guy's character card. But yeah, I would love to see a second series of this. I'd love to see other starter decks come out. Like, I'd love to see a Todoroki starter set. But we'll see what we get. For now, this is what's available. If you guys liked it, leave me a comment. Always drop a like if you enjoy things. And follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.